I'm an officer of the gentleman by act of Congress, and I'm supposed to visit gentleman by act of Congress, and I'm supposed to visit any facilities on this base.
Yeah.
And we said we're the first citizen for civil rights in 1945.
So when you guys went into the officers club there, well, what could you talk a little more about that? What happened? And,
Well, Colonel Selway was a southerner from Alabama somewhere, and he wanted to keep the base. He wanted to segregate the base, really.
yeah.
And so he put a directive out that we weren't supposed to go in Officers Club number 2, which was the original Officers Club, beautiful Officers Club with a swimming pool and everything, tennis court and everything. He took the NCO Club, refurbished it, and made it Officers Club number 1. Then you go down to that. And we told him, you got to be losing your mind. You got a beautiful facilities here for all officers, and you think we're going to go down to the NCO club? No way. So that was the beginning of the end for him.
Great. So as an officer, what was the reaction of like the white enlisted men? Or
We had no problem with them.
good.
Really, we had no problem with them because, heck, we had been, most of us from California, we've been living with whites and everything else most of our lives.
So they
There
respected
was
the
no
rank.
problem.
Great.
They respected us. It's just the top brass wanted to keep it going.
Oh, okay. That's
But
interesting.
you see that the white took prejudice overseas with them. And they segregated Italy and tried to segregate France. And they tried to segregate England, but they wouldn't have it. That's the worst part about America. A group, a few in a group can spoil the whole
Yeah.
thing.
Let me ask you, that first time going into combat, flying into combat, what was going through your mind?
Nothing.
Nothing, just focus on the mission.
That's it.
Not scared, not
No.
great. And what was it like that first time being shot at or having the plane hit or whatever?
No. Didn't bother you. All we knew is we could fly better than anything else, and we keep people from getting on our tails. That's it.
So it's just that focus the next step?
That's right. Focus on the job.
Great.
That's when we went through the crap we did. We were focused on getting our wings and finishing the cadets. But if we'd have listened to all the other stuff that's going around, we wouldn't have done it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
With no outside influence on us whatsoever.
So after the war, were you a commercial pilot or did
No,
you just
no.
kept it up as a hobby? Or?
It was still segregated, and the airline said we didn't have enough flying time.
Really?
Or any kind of excuse to keep us from getting into the airline business. We let it go.
Okay. Well, were you able to fly? You said you flew 747?
I flew individually since then. Personally, I have some friends in high places.
So what was your profession after the war?
Well, I eventually went back and started working for the government. Of course, they wouldn't let me get back in the Air Force because of the Freeman Field incident. So I went back and started working for the government, retired from the government, then started my own business. Retired from that. Then I started working for our scholarship fund. And that's what I've been doing since 1975.
That's great. So, you live here in Hawthorne?
I live in Altadena.
Altadena, okay.
And in fact, I live in Los Angeles and Altadena, so I'm a Southern California.
Okay, thanks a lot. Thanks for coming.